down the energies. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to Arcana Universe. This is going to be your tarot today. Hello, nobody. Welcome back. This is going to be your tarot today. What you need to know at this very moment reading. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So let's see what we have here. This card wanted to come up. And as a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. Okay, I'm picking up on work energy. Okay, so somebody here, they're concerned about their work or their job, finances, etc. So I see a lot of planning that is being done, but it hasn't really been executed. And so God really wants to encourage those, who has a plan to actually put forth, take action, and do something about it. I'm getting people in your energy that wants to work with you, that will definitely find value in having you as part of their team. But it's like somebody here is not taking the leap of faith, not going for what they're envisioning as something that can be a possibility when it comes to their abundance. And so I'm getting kind of like this start and stop kind of energy, where it's just like somebody here, thinks this is the logical thing to do next, but they're not necessarily taking the leap of faith. And so this message I'm getting is, go for it. What are you waiting for? Go for it. Because you will certainly miss all the shots you don't take. Okay, so if you don't take the chance, the opportunities, then nothing will come of it. So it's just going to be a fantasy. You're just thinking about it, but it's not going to come to fruition. So and if there is any sort of rejection, okay, if let's say you applied for a position, or you pitched something for your client or what have you, and it doesn't manifest, it doesn't go through to the next level, that is an indicator of, that path was not meant for you and you're being redirected to something else. And so do not let the fear of being rejected or what you had in mind, it's so that at least you can move forward and move on and not be stuck on what if. Because there's definitely plenty of people out there who are being stressed out, wondering, oh, what if I had done this? What if I had done that? Oh, I should have done this, done that. And it's just like that in itself is a stressful factor. So it's just like, live boldly, live courageously, go for it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. That means it just wasn't meant for you. But don't consider it as something, that you're less or anything like that. It just means you're being redirected to something else. And maybe the timing is not at that time, but it's also perfect timing that you have to go through that, because it helps build endurance and it really shows that you're persevering and going forward. Okay, hello the king, hi. So any final advice, any final messages? Okay, I'm getting some of you guys are overwhelmed by different options. And so God really wants you to narrow it down. Maybe like top 3, even top 3 is a little too much, but you know, do one step at a time, because when there is a lot to consider, a lot to worry about, then you're already giving so much energy to what ifs. And so just go forward and take action and really ask yourself, is this something that you can see yourself doing in the long term? Okay, because if you're doing something just for the short term gain, whatever feels good at this time, it's like, no, you really have to consider, like, do you picture yourself doing this until retirement? Is this something that you can commit to? Will you be ultimately fulfilled and happy? Because I see here, there's definitely some sort of ego at play. It's just like, oh, it looks good on paper, or, it sounds good right now, but, yeah, there's a lot of wondering, pondering, strong water energy coming through. I'm getting like Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but definitely strong Pisces energy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to choose numbers between 1, 2, 3, or have one specific question for each of those piles. So you may have one question, like pile 1 could be, is option A what's right for me? Or pile B could be, is option B what's right for me? Pile C is option C what's right for me? Like you can do that, or you can just choose one, whatever you feel that you're being called to. But if you do have a couple questions, I'm going to go ahead and answer those in this 3-pile format. Okay, so think about it. Go ahead and just kind of channel and think about the question. Okay, I'm being called to do 4 piles. Okay, do 4 piles. Okay, let me write something down. Okay. All right. So everybody have their four questions, or 4, choose a pile, whichever, however you want to do it. But let's just dig in, okay? All right. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay. All right. This is gonna be good. So if you have questions. Because I closed them, silly Richard. Okay. You don't expect me to keep my eyes open the entire time, do you, Richard? Okay. Okay. All right, pile. I'm gonna set it up first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as a friendly reminder, please, I only want respectful comments, okay? No trolling, no haters. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so one more. That's good. So pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so pile one. Let's see what we have here. Look at that. Oh, so pile. Okay, let's show reveal. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for pile one, the energy is looking very good. Okay, so this may be something that you have been considering. Should you go forward with it? Should you do it? It's yes. It's saying go for it because it may open up a lot more doors for you. Okay. All right, Richard, that is called a racist comment. I don't appreciate that. So see ya. Okay. So, um, so there is this essence of, this may be too good to be true. Okay. Some of you guys may think this may be like if everything fell into place, it may be too good to be true, but it's just like, hey, that is possible. That is possible. Don't think like big, wish big, dream big. And when you have that kind of positive outlook and thinking that it is possible, it can happen. Like put in the work. It seems to me like whatever this is, you are needed. You are necessary in order for this to be successful, is what I'm seeing here. So, and not only that, I see here that you will be very valued. There's going to be somebody in your environment that is going to really like look after you, really can see your potential, and at the same time is going to challenge you. So this isn't going to be, like rainbows and sunshine. It will come easily. Okay. It's almost like a wish that kind of falls into your lap. It will. But in order to be the best, and in order for this to succeed, you will be challenged, but in a good way, in like a consistent way. Are you going to show up? Are you going to put in the time and effort? And I see here that this is something that you will be very passionate about, or you care about. It brings some level of joy into your life when you consider this. So for this one, pile one, I'm going to say yes, but once you get this opportunity, take it seriously. Take it seriously, go for it, and remember why you're doing it and how it brings you happiness when you do it, okay? All right. So pile two. Oh, look at that. Oh. Okay. So pile two, I see here, this may be something that you were very happy and eager to pursue or be involved in, but there was some level of rejection energy. Okay, so uh even though you may have felt like you or them, you don't know which side you were on, but somebody here felt like they had a lot to bring to the table, but somebody here was not ready for you. Like I'm getting some sort of rejection energy, but it's not to say, it's not because you weren't enough. It was more like just there was some sort of incompatibility is what I'm seeing here. And so this has created space for you to consider something else. Something that can be even more fulfilling that you may not have thought about. And so, you know, I see here that you may have been grateful for the opportunity or for the experience because you were able to gain a lot of, hands-on worldly experience where you, I just feel like you gained a lot of knowledge from this experience. And, you don't really necessarily have like bad vibes or feelings towards this. I mean, nobody really likes to be rejected, but that's the perception that we need to kind of switch around. Just like how we began the reading about how just because something doesn't work out, that doesn't mean it may push you towards something else that might be better suited for you. And so do not consider rejection as the end all be all. It just means that whatever this was may not have been for you, even though you really wanted it to work out. But I see here that it's going to open up doors for something greater and something more fulfilling. So this pile two, this was meant to happen, and is ultimately directing you into uh, an experience or a connection that is going to be even better suited for you. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. All right, pile three. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, so for pile three, it's saying do not give up. Do not give up, because there is a potential for you to feel very burnt out when it comes to this. You may be pouring in a lot of time, a lot of effort and energy into this, and I'm getting very entrepreneur kind of energy where you really have to be a self-starter when it comes to this. And this, whatever this is, it really helped ground you, really put into perspective like what you really want in life. And it also, you were able to gain some sort of it's like instead of reacting to things, you were able to be very calm. Like this experience has really helped you to remain calm, remain grounded, and to continue to spearhead and go after this. So this may be something that that a lot of people don't really go for or go after, because it can be hard, or it can be something so new that you really have to be a trailblazer when it comes to this endeavor or this connection. And so God is really encouraging, make sure, so that as to prevent yourself from burning out, to be balanced here. Okay, be balanced, take rests. Having some sort of schedule will also help, so that you don't feel burnt out. And don't give up. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't feel burnt out. Even if it's like small progression, or not, it's not like big leaps and bounds. At least the effort that is being put forth, the consistency is going to pay off. And so just make sure you don't burn yourself out, okay? Like, do not set yourself on fire to keep others warm, in a sense. So make sure you take care of yourself while you're doing this, and continue at it. You can be consistent at it, okay? All right. So pile four. Oh my goodness. So pile four, this, whatever this is, has a very destiny energy about it. Um, this may be something that you will need some sort of like creativity. What the? I'm sorry, I just realized something. Okay, anyways, so this is something that is like very much a destined kind of experience, and there's a lot of like creativity behind it. Or I'm getting some of you guys may be like writers or planners. um, there's definitely some sort of organization that is definitely needed, while also being creative in order to achieve this. And there's going to be, don't think that you're in this alone. There's going to be people that is going to lend a helping hand. This could be your energy or the person that you're dealing with, but I'm getting somebody who's very generous and is going to want to see you succeed as well. And so, uh, I'm getting the word novice. So some of you may feel like, oh, this may, still, even though you have a lot of years of experience or what have you, you still feel like new. Like this feels very new. And that could be and there's a pro and cons to that as well, because when you feel like you're new, uh, and you still have a lot to learn, in a sense that it really gives you a perspective of not letting ego stand in the way. You're more eager to know and learn and get your hands on it um, and to pursue it, because there's still a lot of like passion involved. And so just make sure, like, do not cut yourself too short. Like, don't feel like you're not qualified, uh, or you don't have enough talent. No, I don't necessarily see that. I definitely see like you have the capability, you have the experience, in a sense, and you just have to make sure that you always pursue it and approach it as if it's like a new endeavor. Like, keep that passion alive. Do not feel jaded. Um, but there's definitely some sort of planning that needs to be involved. Okay, like, if somebody there's somebody in your energy that can help, like if you have a mentor that you can reach out to, or if you can be a mentor to somebody else, you don't know which side you are on, but it's like, keep it going. It's not over. Whatever pile four was, it's not over. I see that there's definitely some sort of coming back around, even though it may have been stagnant at this time. I see that you're definitely meant to stay involved in some shape or form. Okay? Bottom of the deck, look at that. So right now, the reason why you may feel like there's a lot of options, choices, is because you're trying to determine what is meant for you and what is not. What is ego based? Do you just only want this because it just looks pretty on the outside? Or it looks good on paper, or is this really something that you connect with and you're passionate about? That's what you really need to understand. Okay, so whatever you feel like, as mentioned earlier when we started out the reading, is this something that you can see yourself in the long term, whether it's through retirement or just long term based? Can this last the test of time? Will you be happy doing this for the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 60 years, what have you? Okay, so really consider, do not just do things because it just feels good at this time. But just go for what you want to do and what you feel emotionally fulfilled in doing. Okay. Okay, so it's saying, so pile, I would say pile one and pile three, take immediate action. Okay, take immediate action, continue to do it, be consistent, and be open-minded, and to keep going. Okay, pile two and four, there is definitely some sort of stagnant energy. So this may be, something that you may look into again down the road, or you will come back to. I don't necessarily feel like it's over per se. Um, but right now, remember how we talked about, don't spread yourself too thin, because once you feel like there's so many options, even four options is a lot. So kind of narrow it down to two. If you can focus to just two things in particular, do that. Okay, but pile one looks very good, so don't wait on that opportunity or option. Really go for it. And pile three is also something, you know I wouldn't be surprised. Pile three, there's something about, you may be connecting with somebody who, there may be some sort of like sexual attraction and compatibility, if you pursue, or if you go with pile three. It's going to bring admirers, one in particular that is going to stand out. Okay, anything else? No, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to TikTok really quick and post a video over there. Hello, Gumboots, welcome back. Roti, you have a beautiful glow today. Oh, thank you, thank you. Natural lighting, right? And maybe the natural lighting. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go overhead and hop over to TikTok. If you would like to join me on there, feel free to check out the description of this video for that link. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click on the notification bell if you would like to be notified of when I go live or post new content. Feel free to check out the playlist portion of this channel for your daily, monthly, and yearly readings as well. All of the November readings are already up for all of the signs, but as a friendly reminder, I read energy. So labels aside, signs aside, if you feel called to, check out a reading, it is no coincidence, okay? So thank you again, and I'll talk to you soon.